Logical operators, sometimes called Boolean operators, are used to return a Boolean result that will evaluate true or false. Two ampersands means and. Here's an example. X is greater than 3 and x is less than 5. Here we have two vertical lines, and that means or. X is less than 3 or x is greater than 5. And finally, we have the exclamation mark, which means not. So, for example, if the variable was match, not match. Could also be written as match is false. Determine what will print out and why. All right, 2 is less than 3. That's true. And 2 is greater than negative 3. That is also true. Since both sides are true, this will print true. This will print true since 2 is less than 3 and 2 is greater than negative 3. When you use the AND operator, both pieces must be true to print true. Determine what will print out and why. Int y equals 3. Y is greater than 4. Well, 3 is not greater than 4, so the left-hand side is false. However, now we'll check the right side, because this is an OR operator. 3 is less than 7, so that's true. Since the right side is true and this is an OR, this whole thing will print out true. This will print true because even though 3 is not greater than 4, 3 is less than 7. When you use the OR operator, only one of the pieces has to be true for it to print true. Determine what will print out and why. Int x equals 2. X is greater than 1. 2 is greater than 1, so this is true. And 2 is less than negative 3. Well, this piece is false. And since both sides have to be true for the AND to return true, this will return false. This will print false because even though 2 is greater than 1, 2 is not less than negative 3. When you use the AND operator, both pieces must be true to print true. Here are two more examples. Boolean x equals true. Print not x. Well, since x is true, not x is false. Here we have Boolean y equals false. Print not y. Since y is false, not y, or not false, is true. This will print false. Since x is true, not x is false. Down here, this will print true. Since y is false, not y is true. Here's one more example. All right, so we have parentheses here around this piece here that has an exclamation mark. So first, let's figure out what this will return as, and then this will be the opposite. So 2 is less than 3, so that's true. 4 is greater than 2, so that's true, which means this whole piece is going to return true. However, this is not true, which is false. Let's go through this one more time. This will print false. Let's think through the code together. Inside the inner parentheses, it says 2 is less than 3 and 4 is greater than 2. This is asking us, is 2 less than 3 and is 4 greater than 2? Since both those statements are true, true and true, we know that the Boolean value of what's inside the parentheses is true. However, there is a not symbol out front of the parentheses, so the computer will print not true, which is false.